What's up, everyone? It's your guy OA Duke Jackson, back again with another episode of Celebrity Jun. Being a man with money can open up many doors for you, but unfortunately, it doesn't give you the chance to defend yourself when you're facing issues with your partner. I want to make something clear for you guys, especially if you're dealing with a black woman. If something goes wrong and she accuses you of something no matter what, you won't be able to share your side of the story. It doesn't matter what the situation is. When you get married, she has the power to air out your problems, and if she wants to talk about your issues publicly, she can. Right now, we're seeing this with Marcus Houston and his wife Maya Houston, and we're also witnessing it with Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. Now, we all know the details of their divorce, but that's not what we're focusing on here. Teyana Taylor recently made some serious accusations against Iman Shumpert, either last night or the night before. Let's dive into what she said.
What if I want to get my back blown out in peace? You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old? That's a year old, y'all. Let's be real. Let's be real. And I'm like just so irritated because I didn't want none of this to come out from the beginning. So when people saying, for everybody that's saying, oh, well, this y'all celebrities, this is what come with it. No divorce stuff is private. It can absolutely stay private if you allow it to stay private. I'm gonna give you one even better. We went to mediation that he did not show up to. Mediation avoids you from going to court. Sorry, my phone's dying. Mediation is for you to figure it out before you even have to take it to court. I'm not negotiating nothing. I don't want to da-da-da-da, boom, 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 boom. Now we got to go to court. Cool. We'll go to court because we can't figure it out. He won't show up to mediation. I'm stuck paying for that. Bet. Cool. We got to go to court. My biggest mistake, but something that I don't regret, was giving him the amount of grace that I gave him because it only backfired on me. It only backfired on me because I gave a man grace who didn't give it back. So for y'all sitting there saying she want to see the father of her children in jail, I never said that. But most importantly, as the mother of his children, I told him I didn't feel safe. And yeah, because if I was Shump, I would have off that she would have to take her to see the king and I'm literally getting threats by grown men. By grown men.
She's saying that she wants to relax and take care of herself in peace, that she wants grace and privacy. However, it's clear that she can't stop talking about everything, right? She's just spilling all the details. I'm not trying to suggest she's lying because I'm sure that parts, or maybe even all, of what she's saying are true. Now, let's move on to the next part.
I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. Me and Iman have been very, very cordial, so I felt the need to hit him up, and I was like, hey, baby daddy, like, what's going on? Like, I'm getting things back to me that you are paying blogs to post a certain narrative. And I don't believe it, so I'd rather come to you because we've actually been in a very great space. And I just want to come to you because, one, I'm not feeling safe. Like, I don't take that lightly. Like, I don't take people making threats lightly. I don't take people making me look like I'm trying to take a black man for all he got lightly. Like, that's not even what I represent. Like, I don't take those kind of things lightly. So I'm coming to you and I'm telling you that I don't feel safe. Now, Iman responds to me and he's just like, I thought it was you. I thought it was you. If anything, I stayed silent to protect you. Bam. How did you stay silent to protect me? By you staying silent, when people thinking that I took you for everything you got, how does that protect me? How does that protect me? With everything that I have going on, how does that protect me? My ex-husband, keep in mind, me and Iman are on good terms. I didn't even know we was beefing. So I hit him on some like, hey, baby daddy, what's going on? Like, yo, like, people's putting out these blogs. And then, somebody's kind of sending me a little bit of proof that you're paying to ship this stuff around to promote and help trend your name. Like, you know, I'm like, but I don't want to believe that it's you because we're in such a great space. Like, I got love for you for real, for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when all my utilities and shit was cut off and it made it to the blogs, because it was in the court, so it made it to the blogs that Iman had all that shit turned off. Who came running to the internet protecting him? Iman ain't turned nothing off. Ain't nobody turned nothing off. We will never be sitting ducks. Boom, boom. Granted, the shit was turned on the same day because me and my children will never be sitting duck. Awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. Like, come on. Like, this is just, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm done with it.
Now she's claiming that she has proof that Iman Shumpert is paying blogs to portray her as the villain in their divorce settlement. It's curious that she says she has these receipts, but hasn't actually shown them to us. Now let's move on to the final part.
Last part.
We wound up going to court. I watched you say some really, really hurtful and nasty things about me, dead smacked in front of my face, and I still gave you grace. Y'all forgot after the divorce, he went and did skits. He went and did skits, creating a narrative about the da-da-da. Man, that lady took you, boy, you got da-da-da. He went and did skits. He's been throwing shots at me the whole time through his music. He's doing skits. Like, at the end of the day, y'all didn't see me do none of that. I've done nothing but work my ass off and mind my business. Show me the proof where I ever said anything foul about Iman publicly, anything foul about Iman to y'all. I've done nothing but protect this man. I can't control what's in our divorce documents. At the end of the day, when you have to get divorced and you're getting divorced, you have to speak your truth. I spoke my truth just like Iman. The shit only got put out because Iman leaked the divorce documents from Jump Street. Our divorce was private. Our proceedings was private. Everything was private for a whole year. Y'all didn't even know. You leaking information that have our private addresses on it, that have our kids' full names and where they go to school. That's too much. I know beef with Iman. That's why it's mind-boggling that all this shit keep coming out. And then when I'm addressing him about it, it turns into an argument. So it's only showing that one person is mad in this situation. I sat in court and told them people that that's like family to me. He said, she'll never be family to me. Cool. That's fine, but I'm not going to match your energy, bro. I'm not going to do that. I swear from the Lord, anything. If I ever see Iman outside and look like some his head, I'm jumping in that. Period. Iman know that for social media, my social media anxiety is through the roof. Y'all know I don't do this. Y'all barely see me live. Like, y'all know I'm shy as barely like red carpets. Like, y'all already know this social media shit gives me anxiety. So with Iman knowing that, he knows that pushes my buttons. Nobody knows this man better than I do. Iman gets a kick out of this. What's happening right now? Like, me being in this state, me having to even do this, he knows that this blows my mind. I don't like this.
Iman Shumpert is apparently enjoying watching her upset on social media, making fun of her in skits, and taking jabs at her in his music. If any of you have seen that, please send it my way because this is the first I'm hearing of it. I've seen him in a few Chicago skits since I think he's from that area, but I didn't catch him mentioning her in any of those. Now, I want to circle back to something important because she's acting like he doesn't want anything to do with her and has a problem dealing with her. My question is, why does that man hate you? Here's the thing. Many women love to talk about what the man's issues are. And yes, men have problems. We make mistakes and we can definitely mess up. But here's the thing I've learned. Women will tell you all about your mistakes. They'll let you know every time you left your stuff somewhere, didn't do something, or didn't spend enough time with them. They'll want to know who you're talking to. They'll want to smell your clothes, and they'll say you're not appreciating them enough. They'll point out all your flaws, no question. But when a man tries to explain his side and what he wants changed, it often falls on deaf ears. And here's what really makes a man lose respect for you: when you don't respect him. I'm not saying he's perfect, but there's a reason why that man doesn't want anything to do with her. If a man reaches the point where he dislikes you so much that he wants nothing to do with you, there's a reason behind it. So why does that man hate you like that? Can you explain why he wants nothing to do with you? It's really hard for a man to suddenly just see his ex-wife and his kids as the enemy. But women will often tell their side and act like it's all the man's fault. I've seen women do awful things to men and then completely ignore their own actions while crying and making themselves out to be the victim. Let me give you an example of what I mean. One time, there was a girl I was dealing with here in Africa. You know, sometimes things happen where you just sit back and think, wow, like imagine someone sends you a video or a picture. That happened. To me, someone sent me a video. At first I thought, oh, this is a nice video. But then I realized something. There was a guy recording it for the woman. So I asked her, who's the guy filming while you're naked? She acted clueless. Like, what guy? I pointed out, the man holding the phone while you're at his place, clearly without clothes. She honestly didn't even register it. She's at another guy's house, fully exposed, recording a video, and then sends it to me, all while sleeping, with the guy next door. The crazy part? She had the nerve to cry about me being cheap, but never mentioned that this neighbor she's messing with is broke, has nothing going for him, and yet she still went there. Meanwhile, when it comes to my flaws, it's always, you did this, you did that. Fine, I'll take that. But what about your part in this? That's why it's so hard to take people seriously sometimes. You never really know what's happening behind the scenes. Honestly, I get why the guy doesn't like her. There's probably a solid reason why he cut her off and views her as the enemy. And now she's acting like she just wants to be friends. But it's too late for that. She should have thought about that before. Anyway, that's my take. It's your boy Jackson back again with another episode of SLPY Drun. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit that bell.